Hello people, welcome back, and today I'm going to try the demo of Zanki Zero, last beginning, and let's see how it is. New game, load game, delete. Let me see if I can quickly turn on the subtitles. Display language English. Voice language, okay. Let's begin, guys. Okay, change direction. L1 arrow, R1 pedal movement, R move, POV. Okay. Where am I? What is that? Am I supposed to follow that? Or no? That's the only option I have, looks like. Where now? Okay, there. Okay, found it. What are we doing? What are we doing exactly? I don't know. Okay. Tutorial. Pointer. The pointer can be controlled with L. And adjust the pointer to a spot you wish to inspect and press X to obtain more information. Okay, I'm not sure what it is, but let's see. Inspecting and trigger actions such as uncovering hints, granting items, and opening, closing doors. Be sure to actively inspect any spot that catches your attention by using a pointer. Pointer. Okay, guide. Obtain survival guide, system guide. Inspect. What is this, gaming console? The difficulty can be changed later. Choose your difficulty. Enemies are almost non-existent for those who want to focus purely on the story. There is no need to worry about stress. Okay, I'm choosing second. Enemies aren't too strong, ideal for survival life. Newbies. The stress and player gauges increases slowly and stamina doesn't decrease as much. Challenge higher difficulties when you start getting used to it. Enemies just ride a little hazards, rewards. Okay. Confirm. So we are inside a video game.
July 8th, 2018.
Sunday, July 8th, 2018.
Standing on the rooftop of Mashiro Garden Tower. The city nights were hot, humid entering the start of summer. A damp
Each of these those represent a family with people living their own lives, and I had snuffed one of them out. Life has no reset button. I used to think these words held no meaning to me. Where did I go wrong? Everything is so beautiful, I want to cry. But the bright lights make you want to look away instead. That's why I hoped. That's why I prayed.
And there I stood, just wishing for the world to end.
Splash.
Haruto Higurashi, male, 25 years old.
That's my name. I'm Haruto Higurashi.
Graduated from Keio University, employed at a publishing house. Yes, you...
I'm not, I'm just a hypocrite.
Oh, that's right. You don't have much time.
Begin? What is there to begin? My life is already over, just leave me alone.
Eliminate a brighter future for humanity.
I recognize that sound. It's from the game. Game? What game? Where have I heard that sound before? Oh, damn it. It's so bright. I hear another voice calling for me.
You know, you're gonna dry up like a prune if you fall asleep.
A girl this time? I'm so over this. Just let me sleep. I'm tired of everything.
Poke, poke.
Don't touch me.
Oh, he moved.
Why is she suddenly singing?
Morning bells are ringing. Morning bells are ringing. Ding, ding, dong.
Oh, alright, already. I'm getting up. Haruto Higurashi. It's still really bright. Forget that. It's I have to get up and away from the excruciating heat, but quickly find myself at a loss for words. I've been sleeping on a white sandy beach. Before me is a vast blue sea, and soaring above is a clear blue sky. Buildings and islands just out of the sea at bizarre angles, and
Good morning. What's your name? We meet.
there you are, between the sky and the sea.
Is this place?
Or is it hell? I was on the roof of the building last night then. No, it's not heaven. You are on Carriage Island. I'm a bit confused. First of all, who are you? She begins using her left pointer finger to write in the sand.
I'm Sachika Hirosaka. Nice to meet ya.
Sachika Hirosaka. This is the first time I'm meeting her, so I couldn't know her name. But why does it sound so familiar?
Haruto.
It's nice to finally talk to you, Haruto. Yeah, nice to meet you too. The girl who introduced herself as Sachika Hirosaka grins widely. There's something almost mystical about the stark contrast between her piteous body and innocent smile.
Is this place?
Where did you say this place was again?
Yeah.
Carriage Island. Carriage Island. Carriage Island, never heard of it. So this is an island. We're surrounded by sea, so we can't leave here. We can't leave? What the fuck is going on? Looking around, I notice all the buildings around us are dilapidated, rusty, or deteriorating in some way. It's like the entire town had been neglected for decades. So then why is it called Carriage Island? Oh, my phone. I show my hands in my pant pockets, but it's not there. My phone, wallet, card case, house keys, they are all gone. I look in the sand around where I would woken up, but I can't even find a single coin laying around.
What?
It's all gone. Did someone steal them? I check the watch on my left wrist. The time hasn't changed since last night, and the second hand is no longer moving.
Damn it.
How did I get here? You were already on the ground when I found you. I poked you because I thought you were dead, but I'm glad you are still alive. She makes a poking gesture with the left hand, then smiles again. Where did you come from, Sachika? Do you live on this island?
That's right.
I came from the garage that way. Everyone else is there too. She uses a finger, rather her entire right arm, to point in the direction behind me. Her right hand is a prosthetic with two fingers, and her prosthetic left leg is thin and dubious looking. We are living a survival life out here. Survival? What's that supposed to mean? Wait, if she's living on this island,
How's that?
the parents must be around too, right? Can you take me to them? Sachika's parents aren't around, they never were.
Sorry.
Oh, I see, sorry. I may have accidentally touched on an old wound of hers. That was careless of me. So yeah, we are doing survival stuff. Me, Ryo, Mamoru, Zen, oh, Minamo, Rinko and Yuma too. You'll be joining us from now on. I'll show you your garage. Thanks, let's go then. By the way, do you happen to have any water? I am parched. Yeah, we have good water. Actually brought some for you. I left it over there so it wouldn't get dirty. Let's pick it up on the way. The girl quickly zips by in front of me, then lightly hops into the cracked asphalt. Despite her prosthetic leg, her movements are remarkably nimble.
Let's go.
Well now, off to the garage.
All right.
Right, thanks.
The blue sky.
The blue sky and the blue sea.
Buildings submerged in the water. And streetlights that no longer turn on. In this perfectly clear, apocalyptic world. My weekend has come to an end.
I didn't know this was a weekend. Zanki Zero. What now? Okay, I think game starts now officially. Tutorial map. Next, head to the garage. The menu is displayed on the top right of screen. Press to check the entire map and press X to place a marker. Map information will automatically be added as you explore. Walk around and inspect any points of interest to fill out the map. There are also times when your destination will be marked on the map. Be sure to check it often. Okay, there's a new map in the top right. Now I don't know where am I supposed to go. What is that? Head to the garage. There it is. Picking up items tutorial. Various items such as food or materials can be found on the ground. Target an object with the pointer and press the corresponding button to take place or throw it. When the item is placed on the floor, and there are already too many items there, the item will be lost, so be careful in narrow pathways of small rooms. Lost items will wash up on the shores of Garage Island. If a thrown item lands in the body of water, the item will be permanently lost. A picked up item can be sorted in the party menu with triangle. You can also quickly pick up items without adjusting the cursor by pressing X repeatedly. Be sure to pick up any items you come across to help your survival life go smoothly. Stamina tutorial. Grab food, bring it over to a character and press X to have them eat it. A character who eats food will have their stamina recovered. Where's the stamina? That green bar? Okay. When stamina reaches 0, their life will gradually decrease. Make sure each character eats often so their stamina doesn't get depleted. Okay. Head to the garage. Let me pick up this item first. Open menu, pick up, place, throw.
I'll hold it.
Okay, so where can I access? This is a map. And I'm trying to see if there's anything like inventory or something. Yes, there it is. Hand, head, body, leg. We have 1 water bottle, clean lukewarm water that quenches in thirst, helps manage stress and when drunk. 0.4 kg. Okay. Next, head to the garage. Let's keep going.
Whoa.
Inspect.
Found it.
A good time to begin a journey. Placing.
Is this it?
The fortune will come out for some reason.
What's this?
The fortune will come out for some reason. I don't know what the hell is this.
Is this it?
Okay, forget it. Let's go. Can I enter here?
Ah!
No. The garage is that way, okay. I can just roam anywhere I want. looks like. There we go. What a strange island. All the buildings seem to be in ruins and there is no sign of life anywhere. There is no clamor of the city and all I hear is the ocean and a somber sound like a creaking ship. But the oddest thing of all is that the island I'm seeing for the first time somehow feels familiar.
Okay.
And we are here. Whoa. Lost in my thoughts as we walked, I nearly bumped into Sachika when she suddenly stops.
Looky, looky.
And on our left hand side we have the famous garage of Carriage Island.
Is this place?
This place is standing before me is an old carriage. Just an old rusted carriage, nothing out of the ordinary in these ruins.
Huh?
What is that? I know this place.
Satches.
Satches, I told you not to run off by yourself. Minamo just ripped me a new one.
Real.
I look up to find a man standing next to Sachika. He seems to be about my age, maybe a little younger. The young man with the headband smiles as he notices me.
You good?
Haruto Higurashi, right? Are you alright? You don't look too hot.
No.
Oh yes, I am. Wait, how do you know my name?
Yeah.
Come here to the garage. It's too hot out here. We can chill in the shade.
Let's go.
Let's get inside. Sachika and the headband guy each take one of my arms.
Hey.
Wow, wait. Then they forcefully lead me to the garage.
Hey, everyone!
Looks like this party.
We got a newcomer
You got a
here.
newcomer. Okay.
Welcome.
Oh, you're the serious type, aren't you?
I was wondering what you'd be like.
All right. Why don't you start by telling us your name, age, and profession?
My, it's like you're taking him in for questioning. Let's welcome.
4 eyes, huh? Hope you taste better than you can see.
I really don't think we should be eating him.
What the fuck is going on? They're talking about eating a character.
Haruto Higurashi, was it? And my condolences.
So you all walk up and happen to find yourself on this island too?
Yeah.
Way before you did, this is actually certain someone's third day. You know, Sachika, the girl who found you on the beach, she was the first awake, so she's our island elder.
I'm your senior.
Also,
You ain't the only one who had their stuff stolen. All our phones and stuff are gone too.
My.
It was quite a shock waking up on some unknown island. An unknown and deserted island full of ruins, no less. Deserted island?
Yeah.
We are the only ones here now. There are only 8 of us, including you.
yes.
He's not lying. A woman answers as if responding to my inner thoughts. Maybe my face shows my suspicions. The classic looking woman's voice is soft, but there's an air of dignity and authority to it.
I'm sorry,
but I can't just immediately take your word for it. Judging by the current situation, it's more likely you all kidnapped and brought me to this island. Hey, come on now, that's crazy talk.
You're probably right.
I understand how you feel. I was the same way. But we are in the same boat as you. Before you knew it, we were on this island. Do you have any proof of that?
What?
Proof? Should have known this would happen. It seems like the stubborn type. I have to admit I am a bit annoyed by the man's sardonic tone.
Answer me, please.
Then please explain this. How did you know my name? Besides, if that you say is true, we might have all been kidnapped. How can you all stay so calm?
Now.
Haruto, let's pump the brakes a bit, yeah? It's cause suddenly the old TV in garage turns on. The screen which was playing just a moment ago is now shouting at us with static noise. What convenient timing.
Well,
I expected it would happen soon. Why don't you change the channel, Naruto? Haruto, sorry. Huh?
Yeah.
If you turn the dial on the TV, the channel changes. It's mostly just static, but one of the channel plays a cartoon.
Hey.
What's the point of?
See?
You wanted proof, right? The show might explain what you want to know. Egging me on? Fine, I'll bite. Very well, I just need to turn the dial. At that point, I still haven't realized that the TV's power cable isn't even plugged in to an outlet. Okay. What the hell is going on now?
Ow.
Can I inspect it?
Found it.
The old-fashioned CRT continues displaying nothing but a static. I have to admit, it's the first time I'm handling such an antique item. Slowly I reach out my hand. With a bit of force, the dial turns, making a loud snap. One channel hope seems to do the trick. The static noise disappears, replaced with Extend TV.
Hey, kids! It's time! Congratulations on clearing the... We left some food for you as a reward. Look, Sho! Our friends are all together.
Yay! This is awesome, Mirai. Our fight.
You're right. But you make it sound like we're getting...
Boy, I'm getting nervous. I don't know if I'd...
He's really digging in there.
Now it's time for your next mission. Let's make a toilet.
Hold on! You're going way too fast.
Let's make
I didn't mean the way you talk. We need to introduce ourselves.
What? Again? How many times are
We haven't introduced ourselves to Haruto yet. The rest of you already know our names, right? I'm Mirai, the herbivore mascot and host of...
I'm the assistant, Sho Terashima.
Why did you start getting nervous all of a sudden?
This is bad, Mirai. I'm about to pee my pants. Quick on the trigger. Don't worry, I'm wearing undies.
I think that just makes it worse. Ahem. Let's get back on track. To act as guides for all you last remaining survivors of humanity. We're here to make sure you all survive on this Earth that's now been reduced to ruins.
The last survivors of humanity.
You see, humanity is now extinct. All except for you guys left on Garage.
What? No way! You're joking, right?
Yeah. I've explained this to you a bunch of times, Sho.
Huh? But how are we we only exist within this TV show and live in a completely different world than they do.
Oh, so you're aware of that somehow. We guide them by assigning them missions to clear.
Even with our guidance, there's no way ordinary people can survive in the harsh world out there.
Why do you seem so frustrated? Don't worry, it's a gift from God himself. The
X key? What's that?
We'll explain more about the X keys later. For now, now's the time for you to announce their mission, Sho.
Leave this to your trusty assistant. Here's the next mission. Become a pop idol!
What is this, X Factor? You said it right the first. We're going to have you all build a basic toilet. Without a toilet, something terrible could happen. Just like what happened.
Flatter me all you want, but I don't have another job left in me.
Actually, I meant that yours is a bad example.
I don't want to hear any toilet etiquette from you, Mirai. You poop wherever you walk, don't...
Hey, I use the toilet too.
No wonder your butt is so clean.
Don't look at my butt. Okay, that's enough. Time to say goodbye.
Illuminate.
A brighter future.
For humanity.
Bye-bye.
The tube powers off with an aggressive buzz. What's with that ridiculous old Chiron?
What about this?
What was oh sorry, that was the answer to your question, Naruto. We are surviving on this island by following the orders issued from that excellent TV show you just saw.
No.
Rather, we are forced to obey them, I should say. That show is also how we know her name.
You got it?
You can imagine what our last mission may have been, right? It was find Haruto Higurashi, the last member of the group.
That's right.
Sachika just cleared that mission, so now we're gonna get a new one. These people can't be serious. Anyway, do we really need a toilet? Why don't we just piss wherever like we have been doing?
Oh, you!
Listen, there are girls here too. We definitely need a toilet mission or not. Female police officer sounds angry about this. It would also help prevent certain crimes before they happen. What are you talking about me? I agree, being seen is not a problem, but it would be unpleasant to see others doing their business.
No.
Those are both definitely problems.
Hey!
Wait just a minute, you expect me to believe any of that? Humanity is extinct and we need to survive on our own? I need a proper explanation here.
See?
Haruto, try touching your belly button. My belly button? Or my shed? I feel something hard on my stomach. That's something here. Flustered, I quickly pull up my shed. There I find... What the hell? I didn't notice the foreign presence there until this very moment. In place of my belly button there is a small X-shaped object.
Since when is...
I carefully touch it with the tip of my finger. It seems to be made of metal. It vibrates when I tap it, but I don't feel any pain. Pulling on it, the skin around it lifts up too. As I pull harder, I feel a sharp pain like my stomach is being pinched. I quickly let go. The object seems to be welded to my stomach. They are completely merged together. I won't try pulling it off. If I were you, in my opinion, removal would require surgery.
Huh?
Surgery? Just what is this thing? Some sort of tracking device, I think. With that, the woman turns to face me, slightly lifting up her shed. Okay, the others follow suit and reveal their stomachs.
This isn't a gesture of submission, you know. Just want to avoid unneeded suspicion.
Yeah, we all doubted it until we saw...
This is good.
While you're at it, feel free to...
I might have lost some. As you can see, we all got one of these.
The same X-shaped object are exactly where their belly button should have been. Wanna see mine too?
What?
No, that's okay, Sachi. I don't want you to expose your underwear.
Also,
Sides, I already checked her stomach. Hers seemed a bit different for some reason. I can't believe they would do that to a little girl like her. Why would anyone put a tracking device on us?
Yeah.
To monitor us, presumably. Have you heard of reality television? It's a TV genre that's popular overseas. Alright, so where it shows participants live under one roof or have to survive on a deserted island. Wait, are you saying we are on one of those shows right now?
Presumably.
It's very likely this humanity is extinct. Thing must be some show's setting. They kidnap and put tracking devices on us, then force us to participate against our will. That's illegal.
nah.
It's a crime, alright. Theft, assault, kidnapping, false imprisonment. I could go on. Then we should call the police.
The thing is,
Well, I'm a cop, but there's no way to call for backup or escape from here. I'm sure the police are on the move already with all these missing people though. We should assume whoever kidnapped us and are afraid of law enforcement. They must have unfathomable amounts of money and power, isn't that right, madam?
who knows?
Who knows? Money and power sounds like a villain from novel I read a while back. Can such a thing truly happen in real life? It doesn't sound likely in an age where search engines can show images of any location in the world. Maybe it was God who brought us to Garage Island. Remember what Mirai said, the X keys are a gift from God?
I need more cards.
I would have preferred a gift with more sugar in it.
You're probably
We haven't had anything but water since yesterday. My muscles are going to need more love soon.
Oh yeah.
Why didn't they mention on Accent TV that they are giving us food?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they told us to share with each other.
Yeah.
It must be on the island. Let's just split up. One group working on the toilet and other finding food. Haruto, you just arrived, so you can rest on the sofa and wait. No, I'll do what I can to help. I like to have a look around the island too. Oh, you are not suspicious of us anymore. I haven't really accepted all of this yet, but it seems unlikely it's all an elaborate lie. So I will revise my notions for now. It's not uncommon to find my initial theories and opinions misplaced after conducting an interview.
Well,
I like your flexibility. I could learn a thing or two from you. I usually get all tied up in my own thoughts. Guess there is more for me to experience. I can tell you are the building type.
look at these luscious
Hey, I've got a
locks.
full head of hair. Just look at these luscious locks. I made in the future. Don't say things like that. Let's make the toilet and find that food. At that, we all leave the garage. Even if these people are undercover new crew members for the reality show, I have no choice but to play along. What I need most is information and time to realize and think it over. Okay, check the TV next. Already did. Okay, there's a console too. Tutorial. Saving. You can save a game data pressing X to inspect save points on the map. This game will also auto-save when you're moving to drifting ruins or changing floors. When it's game over, you will restart from the last save spot. This is a save point. Before doing that,
What's this? Found it.
power isn't on. What is this?
Is that?
Arcade machine? Ever since my arrival, I've been curious about that giant object sitting in the back of the garage. At first glance, it seemed to be an arcade cabinet you'd find inside any game center. The cabinet is adorned with garish decorations, creating a silhouette not unlike pipe organs. Above the cabinet, the word "Extend" is displayed prominently in neon layers. Extend. Is that a game's title? I take a closer look at the cabinet but can't find an instruction card anywhere on it. I've never seen or heard of this game, but I feel that strange sense of familiarity once again. Oh, Harder, you play video games? Guess you got that in common.
Eh?
You are... Oh, forgot to introduce myself, huh?
I'm Ryo Mikajime, an up-and-coming artistic virtuoso.
Ryo Mikajime. Okay, got it. Artistic? Are you an illustrator of some sort?
I'm a bondage artist.
I use ropes to bind all sorts of things as a form of artistic expression. Bondage?
Yeah.
You ever heard of turtle shell rope harness, tie people and objects in that sort of style. But you can't leave people tied up forever, no. So I use this to leave a lasting image of my works. Ryu takes the camera that was hanging from his hip into his hands. Oh, but I use an SLR for the deal. This one's just a disposable. I really only use it when I need to record my inspirations or new composition ideas for my pieces.
Yeah.
I see. I'm really not sure how to react. Some of my friends went to art universities, but I don't know anyone into the adult entertainment genre. Oh yeah, I get the reaction a lot, but you have got the wrong idea, man. This has nothing to do with porn or SNN type of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm an artist in every way, and bondage is my medium. I really look at my work in a sexual way. So you do sometimes then. You may not believe me, but I had some regular fans who would check out my exhibitions, you know. They even buy pictures of my pieces or the objects I have tied up. That's still not enough to make a living, so I do photography for amateur models, Rayman and such. So you are a cameraman?
Nope.
No, I'm bondage artist. He seems pretty adamant about this. I should change the subject.
Oh yeah.
Circuit cabinet is pretty big. Do you know what game it is? Don't know, probably some came from overseas. Americans love over the top stuff, don't they? That's a pretty broad generalization. We could have killed some time with this, but it doesn't even work. It doesn't work? That TV turned on earlier though.
Yeah.
Yeah, the TV is special. I don't really know how it powers on. There's pretty much no electricity or gas here. The water towers, the only thing that really works. The TV is special, maybe it's solar powered. The cabinet missing a few buttons. Yes, we can't play whenever it could turn on. There are some holes in the control panel where buttons should be. There's also an X-shaped indentation between the joystick and buttons. It might work if you jam a stick in there or something. I don't know how about that.
That's right.
Oh, that's right. I came here to find some rope. You see any lying around? No, I can't. Can't say I have.
Sheesh.
We thought I saw some around here yesterday. If you find any, mind grabbing it for me? We need it to build a toilet. Sure, I'll give you any you find, Mr. Mikajime.
Thanks.
Awesome, thanks. Oh, and by the way, we are all the same age, so you don't need to be all proper with this. Same age? You said you are 25 earlier, right? So am I. And the others too. Well, some of us are 24, but look. All I'm saying is we are in the same ballpark. Oh, everyone but Sachika, that is. Even she doesn't know how old she is. I see. 7 men and women who are 25 years old and a girl of an unknown age. Just what criteria did the crew use to pick us for their show? Anyway, I'm gonna call you Haruto, so you can just call me Ryo from now on.
Yeah!
I'm gonna go check a couple of other places now. Let me know if you find that rope.
Yeah.
I guess I'll go look around too. Huh? I'm hearing things what I thought. The arcade cabinet stood in the back of the garage, silent as ever. I couldn't put my finger on it, but it seemed like it could power on at any moment, just like the CRT. Okay, I look around the island. Next objective is damage here and there. I won't touch it for now. Save point. Okay, now look around the island. Isn't it too big to look around?
Ah!
Okay, can just step in the water. I can hear some voices here.
Whoa.
Can you go there? What is this? Can I inspect?
Where are we?
Okay, there's something right in front of me. This is a straight road with the ocean at both ends and an apartment-like building facing it. This building isn't really as damaged as others. As I stare, the building on the doors on the first floor swings open. A man built like a bodybuilder emerges, followed by a woman in lavish-looking gothic Lolita-style clothes. Oh, it's you.
Haruto.
Hello there, Haruto. Have you taken a look around the island yet? Or perhaps you are here to see us? No, I just happened to pass by and noticed this building is still in decent shape. What are you two doing here? Are you searching for the food mentioned earlier?
No.
We are not searching it though. Like you said, this building is in better shape than others. That's why we have been assigning rooms for each of us and using them as bedrooms.
Well,
There was quite a bit of work, but we cleaned up all the trash inside the apartments for yesterday's mission. So they are bedrooms. Then were you two getting some rest together?
It's not like that.
Just so you do not misinterpret the situation. He was persistently hounding me to show him my body, so I allowed it just once. Then he repeatedly pressed his hard instrument against my breast and stomach. Whoa, some adult stuff here. He repeatedly what?
hey now.
Hold on just a minute now. Miss Yuma, you are the one giving him the wrong idea here.
It's love.
So if you ask me, there's nothing wrong with that love that sparks from a misunderstanding. Miss Mashiro mentioned that her stomach was aching, so I was simply giving her an examination.
Huh?
Examination? So are
Excuse
you...
me.
How rude of me. I still haven't probably introduced myself.
My name's Mamoru Ichio. Believe it or not, I'm actually a doctor.
Okay, doctor. Then it's fine. I was thinking something else. Well, I have yet to earn my degree, but I plan on going into pediatrics.
Don't tell me.
Oh, you're a doctor? I assumed you were a bodybuilder or something, judging by your impressive build.
Well,
Lifting weights is a hobby of mine. My body is just like this from continually punishing myself, you know. He talks with a smooth voice, but it just comes out as intimidating because of his muscles.
Right.
In other words, he's a doctor interested in children and enjoys hurting himself as a hobby.
Hey now.
Hey, now you make me sound like some sort of pervert. Like haha, hilarious. This woman also seems unique in her own way.
Yuma.
Yuma, was it? What do you do? Are you in the fashion industry?
I am Yuma Mashiro.
I'm Yuma Mashiro, the woman with the childbearing hips. What does that mean? Childbearing hips?
Well,
My father's name is Renji Mashiro. I'm sorry. Why did she bring up her father when I asked her about her own job? Wait a minute, Renji Mashiro. I heard that name somewhere before.
Yeah.
She's the sole daughter of the Mashiro Group's president.
right.
Mashiro, oh, now I remember. Why didn't I realize it before? She's a prominent figure in my industry. Mashiro Group is a giant corporation that represents the entire country as a whole. They own companies in numerous industries, including manufacturing, financing, distribution, and media. They are said to have enormous financial and political sway due to their wealth and inter-business network. The head of Mashiro is the president, carried over from when it was still classified as a conglomerate. The current president is none other than Renzi Mashiro, so this woman is his daughter? I believe working for Suckers. I bet though it's a bit different when you say it.
But
I was planning on working today. She, who doesn't work, neither shall she eat. That is basic survival at 8. She wears an uninterested or regretful expression on her face as she speaks. I don't know if that would be considered etiquette, but I agree. We should all work together. Though if you don't feel well, it may be better to get some rest.
That's true.
Haruto is right, don't we worry about finding that food?
That's love.
Well, I'll give you some once you find it. Sharing is a basic principle of love after all. A Mashiro does not accept charity. Once you return, I will pay a fair price in kind. Let us see, how about 100 million each?
Excuse me.
That's too much. Love seeks nothing in return. You should go back to the bedroom and get some rest. You'll have to wait a bit for water though. I'll start a fire and boil some water for you. Okay, I'm looking forward to it.
Yuma.
Is she going to be alright?
Yeah.
Yes, she'll fine. Seems like she drank too much water due to the heat and got a case of water poisoning. Oh man, it's too much, dog. I'm skipping it. Yes.